Okay. For today's second guest, we are honored to have Rotten, the chief economist of Double Jump Tokyo, to discuss the main factors that affect the success or failure of Japanese blockchain gaming project. Let's welcome Rotten.
Nice meeting you all.
Yes. First, Rotten, please introduce yourself and Double Jump Tokyo to our audience online.
Sure. Double Jump Tokyo is a blockchain game developer in Japan. We were established in 2018, so it's been 4 to 5 years since we started our company. I work as a chief economist. We have several games in development with tier 1 game publishers in Japan, including Sega, Square Enix, or Bandai Namco. And I'm in charge of all the token economics or the ecosystem design for those blockchain games.
Okay. And we all know that due to the frequent hacking of cryptocurrencies in early days, the Japanese government has a conservative attitude towards the cryptocurrency industry and carefully regulates it, and which has caused a certain negative impact on the development of the industry.
Right.
So Japanese blockchain projects had a hard time. And what is the strength that helped Double Jump Tokyo endure the hard times?
Okay. Yes. So in 2018, just before we established our company, there were a movement called ICO, Initial Coin Offering, and all those scam projects grew up in Japan and started to hurting people's wealth. And then government started to regulate all the cryptocurrencies in Japan. Thankfully, we were not issuing any tokens at the time. We were NFT games with called My Crypto Heroes, and we had a top number 1 trading volume on OpenSea at the time. So yeah, we established some success in the gaming area of the blockchain, and a lot of actual game publishers realized the potential of the industry.
Okay, and we just mentioned that the issue of regulatory policy in Japan, but recently we have seen that the Japanese government wants to support the development of Web3. So what do you think is the reason why the stance of the Japanese government authorities on Web3 has changed?
Right. Recently, Japanese government are focusing on growing the Web3 area for Japanese startups and inviting all the overseas startups with a blockchain or Web3 function to come to Japan to operate. Partially because Japan wants a new industry, especially in the tech area, because we have been not being able to create a mega companies like GAFA in the US or EAP in China. So I think this is a second chance for Japanese government to have one from Japan.
Yes, and for Japanese government, it's a wise choice for them to. And with the increasingly mature development of blockchain industry, not only the blockchain industry, but also the gaming industry is very interested in blockchain games. What role is Double Jump Tokyo trying to play in this situation?
I see. The reason that why Japanese gaming companies is so positive or enthusiastic to join this field is that because Japanese mobile gaming is getting beaten by Chinese games. The Chinese mobile games are doing so well in the mobile area that we see there's a need to seek for another route to continue the growth, and blockchain game was one of it. And we, with the experience, 4 to 5 years experience, have so many to offer to those games to understand the blockchain architectures or the token design and everything to be integrated with the existing games.
And the various blockchain games are pouring out. What do you think is the most important factor that is success or failure of a blockchain game?
I think it's the interoperability. That one game's asset can be transferred for another game to
Yes.
be utilized.
Yeah.
Such kind of collaboration, easier collaboration between the games are the major factor for blockchain games. So I would like to see such kind of movement booming up soon.
Yes. And Double Jump Tokyo has partnerships with many famous game companies. And what makes Double Jump Tokyo unique?
Oh yeah. As I said, yeah, Sega, Square Enix, and Bandai Namco has been really a great partner for us. Because we have been having a long relationship with them since 2018 and 19. We saw the potential of blockchain games booming in the mass market, and having continuously building a relationship with them. So yeah, I think that's part of why.
Okay, great. So maybe that's all for today's interview.
Okay.
Thank you for your time and wonderful sharing. And Timestamp Summit will be held by Cointime, yes,
Okay.
all media, in Singapore on
nice.
September 11th.
Okay.
So if you are interested
Of course.
in taking part in our summit, I would like to represent Cointime to invite you.
Oh yes,
as
we actually do have a Singaporean entity.
Yeah.
So yeah, many will be attending the event in Singapore at the time. So
Okay, that will be cool.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Singapore.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you for listening.